Welcome back. I bet you didn't expect to see this.
Or this.
Or one of these.
Or one of those.
Some of that.
Some of this.
And one of these.
One of those. Welcome back.
We're back, baby.
Oh my god, we've been waiting for this.
Welcome
back.
We took a bit of a siesta. A little
Siesta
fucking...
Magesta.
Yeah.
Give me a twink.
I'll have a tink. Yep.
Whoop. I bet you love hearing that, Chris.
So, we took a little fucking siesta. Actually, you were supposed to see an episode last Thursday, but we're having difficulties posting that.
Yeah.
So, this might be the first episode back. We don't know yet. We're working on it.
Yeah. Editing and copyright.
It's the movie episode, so we're going to try out some new things. We're going to try out some different ways to put the movie on the screen. We're going to try putting some extra stuff in the description of the video. We want to do movies. Other people could do movies.
Why can they do movies? They get way more views.
I want to do movies.
Why do you care about us, Disney?
Disney?
You got like 5 people watching us.
Dude.
And you're like...
There's like 5 people watching us.
5 people watching us. And Disney's like,
no.
Christ, Disney.
Anyways, but yeah. Welcome back, Nick. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday, Alex.
And a very Merry Thursday to
A
everybody.
very-
And it's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
You wouldn't believe your eyes
You wouldn't believe the Thursday I'm having.
if 10 million Thursday days.
You would not believe your eyes at 10 million Thursdays.
Thursdays. How are these days?
Oh my god. That's a show.
That's a show, man.
Dude, I gotta watch the new Fiona and Cake. I gotta watch the new Between Lands or whatever the fuck it is.
You gotta watch it. I watch Fiona and Cake.
Ew.
I watch Fiona and Cake. Ew. No, oh my
Gross.
god. I cried so fucking hard.
Naturally.
Like
a baby.
Like a little baby boy.
Like a little baby bitch man.
So let me put it to you like this.
He's putting it to you like
Mario
that.
time. You remember that? You remember Mario time?
Check your watches. Where's my watch? Oh.
Is it in the other room?
Nope, not in this house.
Damn.
Not in mine either.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
Space weather.
Oh.
Thanks, Ollie.
He doesn't even like share.
All right, so HBO released a few like
Spinoffs?
spin-offs.
They're kind of continuations in a way.
The first
Spiritual successors, I would say.
to the hit acclaimed cartoon show Adventure Time.
Come on,
You
grab your
might
friends.
could have heard of it.
Good show.
Called Distant Lands. And
Distant Lands.
I cried during those. And then somebody had an incredible idea to make a Fiona and Cake show, which I cried at that. And then I recently watched season 2 of Fiona and Cake, and I cried at that. But when I cried at season 2 of Fiona and Cake, it was like, it hit me in like, there's this vulnerability that most people either don't consider or don't think about when it comes to who they are as people and who they were as people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
be it childhood or simply just from the past. And there's something to be said when a show can move you. First of all, you're brave as shit if you allow yourself to be moved by books, by film, by TV shows, by music, by art. Like, you're brave for letting yourself feel those things. And if you don't feel those things and somebody else does, you're not weird for not feeling that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to get towards is when a show gets you to a vulnerable enough spot and then like has like the metaphorical hand on your shoulder and says, "Hey, it's okay." Kills me.
Destroys you.
Like, I'm just done,
Yeah.
bro. Like, don't fucking talk to me until I've had an ego death. Like, don't talk to me until I've had my ego death in the morning.
Yeah, dude. Every morning dropping a massive amount of acid.
Fuck, bro.
Oh my god. Terrifying concept for me.
Yeah.
I don't think I physically could not.
I'm
I'm sure I could, but I don't think I should.
I mean, it really just depends on the circumstances, where you are in life, and what you have. So, are you familiar at all with oh
David Lynch.
shit. No, it's oh, it's gonna bother me that I can't think of this guy. Vamp for me while I look this boy up.
I mean, if you, for all of those who have done any sort of narcotic, psychedelic drug, you might have been just screaming at your computer now, just saying, "Well, you just gotta do, gotta do it right. You gotta be safe." I think the mentality that I have of I physically cannot do it will have way more weight over every other scenario. So when I'm going into it, I will have a bad time because I'm telling myself not going into it that I can't do it. So going into it, I'll be like, "This is gonna be bad." And I get it's a mindset, sure, whatever. I know it's not for me. I just know that for an absolute fact. And if it's for you, fantastic. Live your fucking life. Live your truth. Go cuckoo, go nuts. Go postal. You know the term going postal is actually because it was so frequent for postal workers to go ape shit and shoot up the post office when they got fired and shit. It became the term going postal is because that's what a lot of post office workers would do. It's a fucking insane thing, actually.
So, the man that I'm thinking of, his name's Terrence McKenna. Have you ever heard of Terrence McKenna?
Is that the guy that created LSD?
No, he's
A guy.
fucking into it.
Yeah, word.
At least he was. I'll give you a quick overview from Wikipedia. Uh, Terrence Kemp McKenna, born in 1946, was an American philosopher, lecturer, author,
Of course, he was a philosopher.
who advocated for the responsible use of naturally occurring psychedelic plants and mushrooms. He spoke and wrote about a variety of subjects, including psychedelics, plant-based, yada yada, blah blah blah. He was just fucking into it, and he wrote some crazy fucking shit. But most people think about. I'm sure I've said this on the podcast before, but if it's your first time watching, hi.
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast. Here, we talk. So, this guy, most people think about LSD and they think about like, oh man, the melty wall, fucking, ooh, I'm gonna see some shit. No. Well, yes, but it's more about the feeling that it invokes. Like, so a great way of putting that together is you've seen Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story.
Yes.
Walk Hard. It's one of the best parody movies of like all those like early 2000s movies about like artists in their time, like Ray Charles.
They're
or
coming back
Johnny
around.
Cash. Yeah, fucking exactly. Well, in this satirical film, our protagonist, Dewey Cox, is about to trip acid with the Beatles, and he's all for it, and his girlfriend is like, now hold on, Dewey. I heard that when you drop LSD, it make you fight your demons. You ain't got no demons, do you? You know what I'm saying? But that's exactly it. Circling back to Terrence McKenna, in that philosophy, it makes you face yourself.
Yeah.
So, like, it was his idea that LSD acid should be taken by yourself in a dark, comfortable room, which is terrifying.
Yeah.
But he believes that's the point because it's a spiritual experience. You know what I'm saying? But, with that being said, it's not for everybody. Like, it certainly changed the way I operated, at least for a year and a half. And I kind of shook out, and, it's been a long fucking time for me. And truth be told, if it was offered to me, I don't think I'd take it again because of the person I am currently. Like, I totally understand where you're coming from, but if the circumstances align and you find yourself at peace and comfortable and with people you trust, I couldn't recommend it more. Like, to even briefly in your life have an experience where that third eye peeks open is paramount. Like, I feel like everybody at least once should take psychedelics in some capacity.
Mhm.
Like, to broaden your mind in such a way, even if not to understand your fellow man, to understand yourself or nature or what you could refer to as a religion. Like, I'm talking like plants, trees, shit like that. I'm gonna adjust my business here. It's gonna get weird and annoying for a second.
I fully actually agree with what you're saying, but I don't. I'm already. I've took a firm stance so long ago that like nothing's gonna change that at this point. But
Am I tightening it?
you are tightening it at the moment. There you go. That's loosening it. Lefty loosey, righty fighty. Because it fights back. Fight back! Fight back! I think of a cook.
What?
Think of a cook.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, man.
Didn't answer me.
But that being said,
Yeah.
it is could be very therapeutic in the long run. And
Oh,
I mean,
entirely,
there's
yeah.
even like, there are places in America alone where you trip out on acid or shrooms and you go through like a super long therapy session.
Oh yeah.
And you work through crazy trauma. Like, there's a lot of studies that it helps with PTSD, shell shock syndrome, which is a version of PTSD.
Coming soon to PTHD and DMT near you.
It's just a dude with massive fucking pupils.
Yeah. Size of fucking dinner plates.
But it's interesting. It really is.
Yeah.
And if you're ever interested, it's a huge rabbit hole. Whole community. Go crazy.
With that being said, don't be the type of person who drops acid and thinks that you know everything.
Oh my
There's
god.
nobody more annoying on this planet than people who experience an ego death and all of a sudden they're goddamn Yoda.
Yeah, dude.
But in any case,
You ever see that guy? He pops up occasionally on my feed, but typically what he does is, you know how you get the droppers? He'll do like 11 drops on his tongue and then go snowboarding. It's fucking insane.
That's crazy.
That's
insane.
I'm pretty sure it's fake. Like, no shot. Dude is bonkers. They'll carry around like a deer hoof, like arm, and they'll just fuck with each other with it.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But I saw you peeking into that red notebook over there.
I did. So for our observant viewers out there, I got new glasses. And boy, howdy, was it a time.
Yeah, tell the story.
Okay, listen. It had been 3 years since I last went to an optometrist.
At least.
And so let me walk you through a normal experience, right?
We're walking through the day in the life of an optometrist.
You walk in, you have the appointment. It's a fucking, like, it's a doctor's office. So you walk in, you have an appointment, you're just popping a squat, waiting, hanging out. Some technician comes around the corner and says your name. They call you on back.
Says here, Alex Ballsack.
Yeah, ball time.
Yeah.
And says here, ball time. Let's just nip that in the bud. We're
No
not
more of that. You'll never know.
There's several layers to what we just did, but that's okay. What I'm getting at is you're dealing with people, like
Living, breathing, clock in, clock out.
the experience that I recently had was fucking insane. First of all, I walk into this place and there's like nobody around. There's one other person who doesn't work there who's like finishing his like appointment. Like he's like getting the frames and he's sitting down and he's talking. Other than that, it's myself, a lady sitting at like the front desk.
That's it.
Wasteland. And I'm like,
Your
hey,
bones.
blah blah blah. I have this appointment. She's like, yeah, cool. Fucking Go hang out in that waiting area and we'll figure it out. So this shitty teen, that's being rude. He wasn't shitty, nor was he a teen.
Just did not describe this person correctly at all.
He was a lazy 20-something,
Okay.
which is virtually the same, but I feel the need to specify that this guy has like bad facial hair and doesn't want to be there. That's the vibe. So this, and also I'm a short guy. I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but I'm a short dude. I'm like 5'6", 5'5".
Typical Mario.
Yeah, I'm this guy. Me and Jack Black, same height. And you've seen him, so if you've seen Jack, you've seen me. No, but this guy brings... Okay, so I go into this little area, and they, like, spray shit in your eye, and they fucking make you focus on a balloon or whatever. Weird contraptions, but... yeah, there's, like, a little clicker, and you're, like, click the thing when you see a light flash or whatever. They're doing eye shit. That's fine. Then I go in the room with this shitty teen, and it's like the optometrist area, like where they put the thing on you, and it's like number 1, number 2. Except there's no doctor. And I'm like, what the fuck? The kid's like punching shit into the computer, and all of a sudden on the TV, on the opposite end of the room, it's just a Zoom call or a fucking Skype call or whatever the fuck. And I see this woman, and she says, "Hi, I'm Dr. Lampshade. I'm gonna be
I'm Dr. Eyeball.
I remember her name, so I had to specifically be like Lamp."
Yeah.
So Dr. Lampshade is like zooming into the call, into the room, and doing essentially what she would be doing with me, except the shitty teen is acting as her hands. So he's like positioning the thing in front of me, and like one of the two, because I got the thing covering my eyes, he's either clicking the button or she's clicking the button from afar. So she'll be like, "Okay, number 1 or number 2?" I'm like, "Okay, which one am I currently looking through?" Like, it was so weird and disjointed.
Yeah.
And I had never experienced that before. If you have, because you've probably been to a optometrist, more recently than I have, and this is old news, don't fucking worry about it. If you haven't experienced this yet, and you're one of the few people in my position, it's gonna be weird for you. It's gonna be a little fucking strange.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
It was like going to... I can't even equate it to anything. Like, can you imagine walking into a doctor's office and having some guy like do like the fucking hammer thing, but the doctor's just like looking at his laptop and like, yeah, how's that feel? Like,
it's so strange.
It's bizarre.
They got 2 monitors, and on the other side it has like a picture of a knee, and they're like,
He's like Wikipedia knee bone.
Yeah. That's a very, very strange interaction.
Yeah, it was weird. But hey, I finally got the glasses. I like them a whole lot.
Yeah, they look good.
Like, they like wrap around my skull really nice, and I like that in a pair of glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nighttime. What are you gonna do about it?
He's gonna do nothing about it.
Nothing.
What are you gonna do? Yeah, that's what I thought.
1, 2, 3.
Buddy time. 3, 2, 1. Cookie. When did you say anything?
I don't know. I wanted to say buddy time again, but you said cookie. 3, 2, 1. Cooking.
Oven.
3, 2, 1. Baking.
I didn't say anything that time, but you said baking. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Food.
Icing.
Say icing? Okay, food, icing. We got this. 3, 2, 1. Cake.
Slap hands.
Buddy power.
Slap hands.
Slap
buddy
hands.
tower.
Buddy tower.
Buddy power.
Buddy tower. We're going up top.
Hey, let's get there.
We're on the 5th floor. Fastest way to the bottom.
So I have a Nick topic for you.
Oh, a Nick topic. This is a topic that Nick came up with.
Yes.
Where's he at?
What's up?
What?
Hey. Can we get Nick in here? Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Regali! Woo! Like the fucking late night band is going.
Not the late night band, just fucking Jeopardy. What's the Nick topic?
The Nick topic is, you asked me to write this down in the Red Book. You said, and I want you to watch his expression change as I say these words, Godzilla versus Kong is what Superman versus Batman was supposed to be.
I want you to think about this real quick.
I've been thinking about it.
What could you possibly think I mean by that?
I think they were, adding because I didn't see Godzilla versus Kong.
Okay.
Because I have taste.
Perfect. It's a pretty good movie. So check it out.
I'm like reaching through the screen, grabbing somebody by the scruff.
Check it out right now. Batman versus Superman. You think about that movie, you think, ew,
yeah, it's
gross.
What the fuck?
What happened in that movie?
Okay, so in that film,
give me like a quick synopsis. Don't do me like a scene by scene. Like tell me how. Yeah.
Quick synopsis is Superman versus Batman.
The movie, not the concept.
No, yeah. So in the film, Batman, I think Superman is like on trial for being weird and alien, and Batman's all like, yeah, he's weird and alien. And Superman's like, hey, man, I'm doing my best, man. Come on now.
Yeah, Superman shows up at one point, and Batman's like, dude, do you bleed? And Superman's like, fucking maybe. Poof. And he's like, you will. And then they do fuck all. Shit happens. Lex Luthor tries to fuck shit up, and then they fight, and then they fight other people. That's the whole movie.
Yeah.
One real fight happens.
Ugh.
That happens after they released... So they made Man of Steel, and then they did Batman vs. Superman, right?
Yeah, they didn't make a Batman movie. This Batman vs. Superman was
the Batman
Ben
introduction.
Affleck's introduction,
and that was supposed to
Batman.
be the DCU. That was supposed to be the
DCEU.
DCEU, yeah, the DCU is what's happening now. So good. If I can compare Marvel for a second, they made Iron Man, then they made the Hulk. They made individual movies. And then they brought everyone together to fight the fuck off aliens.
Yeah.
And then eventually they got the Civil War where shit has been building up. So cool, whatever.
They wanted to do that with the DCEU with Christian Bale's Batman, and he said, fuck you, I don't want to do that no more.
Yeah, which is understandable.
I totally get it, but it would have been so cool.
Now, here's where Godzilla vs. Kong comes in.
Hit me with it, Jack.
They made a Godzilla movie. It was pretty fucking good. Arguably, it is one of my favorite Godzilla movies, period, including the old ones. The 2014 Godzilla uses scale so fucking well and has my favorite introduction to Godzilla in a movie. Then they released Kong Skull Island. They introduced King Kong, and it's just a good fucking Vietnam War flick with a giant monkey.
I don't think I saw that one neither.
Oh, dude, John C. Reilly is in it, and he's so funny.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it.
Oh, dude, one of my favorite lines from that movie, because they're walking around Skull Island, and there's weird creatures everywhere, and as they're walking through the jungle, John C. Reilly is like a World War II pilot that crashed there, and he's just been there for a long-ass time, so he's lived there.
That fits that actor.
Yeah, dude. He's taking these people through the jungle because he knows what it's like. He's like, look out for the ants. They fly around. They're weird as hell. And then you hear like a clicking noise and like a squawking. He's like, hear that? Sounds like a bird. It's not. It's a fucking ant. It's fucking hilarious. It's my favorite line.
It's a fucking ant.
But they made a Godzilla movie. Then they made a Kong movie.
Yeah.
Then they made a Godzilla sequel where they showed Godzilla fighting a bunch of other fucking monsters. It's an alright movie. It has a great kaiju sequence with Rodan, but it shows him.
Is that Godzilla King of Monsters?
Godzilla King of the Monsters, yeah.
That's the one that I watched that I liked.
That one's really good. Yeah.
Fucking...
Dude, the Rodan scene where he comes out of the volcano is awesome. Anyway.
I really like King Ghidorah.
King Ghidorah's ripped shit in that movie.
Yeah.
That's my Ghidorah.
Mothra being cool as fuck.
Mothra is a beautiful scene. But in any case, they made a Godzilla movie.
They made a Kong movie.
And then they made
a sequel to
Godzilla, which at the very end tied in Kong and hint at a Hollow Earth. Then they made Godzilla vs. Kong. And they already made a Godzilla movie, so this movie focuses on Kong as a primary character. And what happens in the movies, we're following Kong, and they're trying to bring him to a different area. I completely forgot why. But Godzilla shows up, and so they're on the water. He's tied to a fucking boat, Kong. And Godzilla comes out and fucks him up. He's on his turf. So Godzilla rips shit, knocks him the fuck out. It even ends with a shot of Kong like face down on a boat looking up, and Godzilla's like, don't fucking get up. And he goes back in the water. So round 1, Godzilla wins, fucks off.
Yeah.
Round 2 comes around, they're on land. Kong went to Hollow Earth and got a fucking axe. And because he's a primate, he uses tools.
Where is he getting a big ass axe?
It ties into his backstory. I will not explain that right now. Huge, cool plot point though. But he uses the axe to fuck Godzilla up. Round 2 of the movie, Kong wins.
Yeah.
Round 3, they fight again. Godzilla knows what to expect, starts kicking his ass, is winning, and then the third person comes in, and they both have to be like put aside their differences. And what?
Isn't it Mechagodzilla?
Yeah, it's Mechagodzilla.
That sounds cool, and I'd watch it just to see Mechagodzilla.
Mechagodzilla is powered by the bones of Ghidorah.
That's insane.
Nuts.
What?
And the DNA of Ghidorah bled into Mechagodzilla, and he becomes sentient and evil. So cool. Anyway, they put aside their differences, and they have to fight the big bad. And then they fuck off to their own ways. Round 3, there wasn't a...
They're working together.
They're working together, yeah. That's what Batman vs. Superman should have been. It should have been the first fight, one of them wins. Clearly, Superman wins.
Yeah,
Kicks ass. It's fucking Superman. Round 2, Batman. He fought him once. He has time to prepare.
It's Batman, for fuck's sake.
Batman wins that round. Round 3, they're like, okay, this is the real fucking fight. We got a huge fight sequence.
They fucking did that.
No, he just fucking stopped his Batmobile once and then like fucked him up for a second and was like, do you bleed? Boom.
In all fairness, that's winning for Superman.
It is winning for Superman.
And then he whoops his ass, and he has like the fucking kryptonite spear or whatever. He's like, save Martha.
That's it, though. That's the real fight. They don't fight in that first one.
It's dumb, but it follows the recipe.
It doesn't, because they don't even fight that first time. Superman just stops the car, and Batman gets out and looks at him.
But that's how Superman fights. He's proactive, not reactive.
But Batman should have attacked him, got into a fight, got fucked up because he wasn't prepared. He just jumped in because he was angry at Superman. Then round 2, Batman should have won, and then they should have separated and came back again to fight fucking big toad face guy, which is supposed to be Doomsday. I have so many emotions on that. I'm a Doomsday guy.
Yeah.
But it was kind of cool that Zod was fucking Doomsday, but whatever. The idea there, though, is... They had the Superman movie. They should have made a Batman movie.
They should have made a Batman movie.
They should have even made a Superman sequel where he fights Zod in that one instead of in Man of Steel.
I agree wholeheartedly. Well, actually, no.
Think about that for a second, though.
But they did that. That's the exact recipe that they did for Superman 1 and 2.
Because it's the thing to do. That's what they do.
But you already did Man of Steel. Wasn't fucking good, but it wasn't fucking bad.
Wasn't bad.
I think I'm saying this mainly because I'm just jonesing for it.
Mm.
If there would have been a Man of Steel 2, have him fight Brainiac.
That would be sick as fuck too, and he's going to.
I love Brainiac as an antagonist. I think he's an incredible concept. Supergirl coming out soon. She's going to be either fighting against or fighting with Lobo.
Yeah.
Probably in that order. Which will be interesting. I think they cast Jason Momoa as Lobo, which is top tier.
Did you see the full reveal of him? He looks so cool.
I'm sure I saw it like when the trailer dropped, but it's been
the first trailer
like
didn't
a
show
while.
it.
No, but yeah. Yeah.
But what I'm getting at is the DCEU tried to make an extended universe, a cinematic universe, and they clearly failed. They eventually went to the Justice League. We're getting another Godzilla x Kong movie. This is going to be the third Godzilla and Kong movie.
They made a second Godzilla Kong movie?
Godzilla x Kong, yeah.
What the fuck happens in the second Godzilla Kong movie?
They both go to Hollow Earth together. And
what the fuck is Hollow Earth?
That's where all the Titans are from.
The Titans.
They call them Titans, but they're kaiju. But in America, they got to call them Titans because Americans.
So you're telling me
there's a baby Kong. Kong finds his family, basically. It's so cool.
You're telling me that King Kong gets his ass whooped, goes downstairs, just gets an axe,
Puts
puts like some bananas down on the counter, and goes back upstairs
and beats the shit out of him.
Where did he get an axe?
So in Hollow Earth is where his species originated from. The reason he went to Hollow Earth is because in the movie, Kong is like sort of imprinted. That went right in there. I watched it I tried to make it not, and I just helped it.
Here.
It was like a little fuzz guy. I'm looking right at him. Let me get him. In the movie, Kong is like imprinted on like this young girl who is from his like original island, and he gets Truman showed basically. They put him in like a fucking giant dome that like mimics his world, but he knows what's up. He throws a fucking tree at it and makes it shatter, and he's just pissed. He's like, I'm alone. I'm sad. And finally, they find out Hollow Earth is real, and so the girl she's mute, so she signs to him, and that's how they speak. She basically signs to him like, your family might be down there. And it's a super heartwarming scene because she tells him that. He looks at like the entrance and then charges head first. It's so cool. When he gets there, he finds mostly like bones and remnants of it, but his civilization was starting to reach the Stone Age originally. And that's where he finds the axe. It's essentially, he was supposed to be his species was like the protector of the Hollow Earth area. That's why they had the axe. The axe was meant to fight Godzilla specifically. But what's super fucking cool is on that third fight, after they fucking team up and they're trying to take down Mechagodzilla, they're kind of losing. There's a super sick shot where Godzilla fires his atomic breath and he hits the axe with it, and it supercharges and superheats it. And then he fucking chops Mechagodzilla with it. So fucking cool, dude.
That sounds dope as fuck.
It's a good movie. It's cheesy and corny, but
what kaiju film isn't?
Yeah, good point. That was before Millie Bobby Brown was too expensive to be in those kinds of movies, and she's not good in them anyway. I'm not gonna lie. Not many of the human characters are.
You don't watch Godzilla for human characters.
That's a big.
But that even saying it out loud, weird controversial take that I think this guy has. I watched Godzilla -1 in theaters in the original Japanese, and it was so fucking good. I loved every goddamn second of it. I watched it with my brother Greg. Put up a bleh. There he is. Look at him. Give me a quick zoom on that mustache. Nick! Nick!
I got you. Don't worry.
It just like zooms in, then it like spins.
Yeah. That's an incredible human story, though.
I adore Godzilla -1.
Yeah.
And it is so human while still like the fucking Zilla March dude with the incredible. Oh my God.
So what he's about to say, though, is my hot take is I like Shin Godzilla more than that. I will say, because I think I originally told you I didn't like it that much. I rewatched it and I came around a lot. I figured out what it is I don't like that much about that movie, though. I don't like the way Godzilla moves, and it gives me like... This is going to sound way worse than I intended to be, but it's a good way to describe it. It feels like a Godzilla fan film.
Interesting.
Yeah, like the way that he moves around, like when he launches his atomic breath, which is super fucking cool, the way it's one giant blast and then it's a fucking atomic explosion. Sick concept. Yeah. But the way he like leans back and then boom, like that's... Like that? I don't like the way he whips forward and does it. I don't like how fast he moves at times. He's enormous.
See, he is enormous, but he is like, if I remember correctly, because I saw it in theaters. When did that come out?
2021?
Maybe.
22?
I don't fucking know. It's been a fucking minute.
Yeah.
At least 3 years.
At least. Maybe 23. They're making a minus 0.
Which I think is a silly title, but whatever.
What are you going to do? It's for the first time they're making a direct sequel to a Godzilla movie since...
1947.
I think since Godzilla vs. Destroyer.
You want to go watch it?
Yeah.
Buddy power. So I could have sworn I remember him being like smaller than other Godzillas.
He is, because it's supposed to take place. He's supposed to be around the size of the original Godzilla, like 60 meters.
But not only that, like throughout the film, you see his like the first scene in like the dark on that island.
He's not big.
He's not big, so he's
He's like a dinosaur.
scene.
And it's super cool. That makes sense. I'm with that. But when he's walking around the city and like, I also don't like how upright he is.
Yeah.
He's so, I'm Godzilla. You know what I mean? Like, he's menacing as fuck, too. The way his spines go poof, 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 as he's charging up. So fucking cool. But it's something about, like, even, spoiler alert.
Spoiler time.
The way it ends, where they fucking sink him and he gets like, and then they bring him back up. Even that motion, it's the motion. It's entirely the motion. I'm realizing this just now. When he drops
I'm gonna
down,
have to rewatch it because it's been too long for me to really advocate anything.
it won best visual effects too. And it looks really good. I'm not going to lie. Like, he visually looks really good. But when he sinks down and the pressure hits him as he's charging, he does like a thing. And I'm like, that looks weird.
I gotta rewatch it, man.
It's me definitely being micromanaging.
Maybe we should watch it on the podcast.
It's not going to matter. I want it to matter.
I want it to matter.
The reason I like Shin Godzilla so much, though, because it is such a perfect modern day spiritual successor to the original. Because the original Godzilla, 1954, only a few years after Nagasaki and Hiroshima, it's a metaphor for the fucking bombs, obviously. And the way that movie ends, even, they're like, yeah, we killed it, it happened, but like, this is clearly going to happen again. This is a thing that exists that we have to live with now. In Shin Godzilla, it's not a metaphor for the bomb per se. It's actually more about the way the Japanese government responds to disasters. Super slow, super bureaucratic. That's why in the movie they're like, all right, this meeting is adjourned. Let's move to the other room for the rest of the meeting. And they stand up, take 5 minutes to move to another room. They sit down, and then they're like, we need to hold a press conference. Let's get in our press conference uniforms. And they stand up, change clothes, and then go to the press conference. Meanwhile, Godzilla's outside fucking shit up. Like,
he's out there getting over.
Yeah. And the same way, like, the young guy that everyone keeps dismissing is the one that comes up with the plan to stop him. And even in the end, Godzilla's still fucking there. He's just frozen. It's a beautiful, like, modern day being like, yeah, shit is still fucked up, and we got to do something to fix it. And it's another really good human story, but it's also very boring at times. A lot of sitting in meeting rooms with the fucking boom, 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 boom.
So
cool song though. Love the director.
I'd like to shift gears for a moment.
But a moment.
There's something that I felt passionately enough about to write in here.
I don't believe you.
And it's about 2 video games.
Oh, the boys talk about video games in this one. By the way, this episode is going to be called Wooby Scooby. I don't think it got picked up.
I can see it.
Yeah, but it might get cut out because of the fucking noise gate that I put on it.
All right, give me some like cartoon sound effects, like the boink,
Boink, boink, boink, boink, boink.
All right, so the first thing that I'd like to talk about. So you're aware of the myth, right? Which this is a myth, but it's a fun way of looking at the way we think. You know, the whole like left brain, right brain thing? Like the left brain is the analytical side.
I am the left brain. I am the left brain.
And the right brain is like the creative fucking side.
Yeah.
Bullshit. But for our purposes, we're going to start with the right brain.
Creative one.
And I'd like to talk about the magic of The Legend of Zelda. After these messages. Welcome back to the Couple of Carbs podcast. With me, as always, is Nick Reale. Say hi ho, Nick.
Line. I-O.
All right. So, The Legend of Zelda. It's a video game series that came from the imagination of a child, right? It's a wildly known fact that
Shigarito Mitomito.
Shigatonian Cheese was exploring caves as a kid, and it was exciting, and he had adventures because he was a child and he played. Uh,
God, Donkey Kong in the building. Hey,
yeah, here he is.
go.
All right, so what I'm getting at is I recently got a Switch 2 for Christmas, which I wasn't happy about because I think it's too expensive and there aren't enough games. But it was still a lovely gift, and I've been playing it, and it has the GameCube emulator thing on it. So I've been replaying Wind Waker.
Hell yeah. Fantastic.
It's good. And there's something to be said about the majesty that goes into these stories that are just crafted with practically the exact same recipe every single time, but it's so fucking tasty that it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, it's so hard to put into words. The next video game, The Left Side, is far more easy for me to articulate, but there's something to be said about The Legend of Zelda, like like an ancient creature who's lived for centuries, who has this knowledge. I'm talking about really Jaboon being in Lord Jabu Jabu, right? In Ocarina of Time, you go inside Jabu Jabu's belly and he's a big old whale boy. In Wind Waker, it's Jaboon. And the dialogue in your first playthrough of this game is written in Hylian. And if you beat the game, there's like a master mode that you can play where you're wearing like the blue shirt or whatever. And all the Hylian text is translated and you understand it. Which I find so cool and interesting. I watched a video the other day on the evolution of the English language as best as we can replicate it. What English sounded like fucking in 500. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just a different language. It simply is.
Yeah.
And Jesus Christ, man, like the idea of reading a novel or playing a game where everything is like in English, so you don't really think about it too much, but then they find this ancient text, and the idea of that being the language that you fucking speak blows my mind out of my asshole and into a blender. Like, it's such a minuscule part of this video game that doesn't have any fucking merit on the game itself, but it's something that I notice and something that I relish,
Yeah.
Not to mention the age-old storytelling trope of good versus evil, which is just great. Star Wars, Harry Potter, whatever the fuck, the hero's journey.
Ooby Gooby.
Danubi. Officer Gooby!
We nipped it.
But, I don't know, man. I was playing Zelda, and I was just feeling myself, and I rushed in here and wrote it in the book. In this moment, I really don't have that much to say about it. But that being said, The Left Side, this is aesthetic. There's a video game that exists that I personally believe is the best video game aesthetic ever created. Period.
What game?
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Okay.
Words alone cannot describe how much I just adore the dichotomy between a character like Sonic the Hedgehog and Dr. Eggman. They're both so well designed visually. They're both so at odds personality wise. One is cool and young, and the other is wildly intelligent and old. The dichotomy is rich, and the portrayal of that is excellent. Have you ever? I personally haven't played Sonic CD, but I'm so aware of one of the Sonic CD songs. I'm gonna play it for Nick now. Nick, you can just skip ahead.
Nick!
It's fucking great.
That's a great song.
Anyways,
Dude, Metal Sonic, what a creation.
that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, that's the exact natural progression. So you got Sonic the Hedgehog. He's blue and he's wearing red. What an excellent combo! And he's running through, and it's this fucking like message about industrialization and preserving nature. Because every time you destroy a robot, there's a little bunny rabbit that hops out, or a bird, or whatever.
Yeah.
And Dr. Eggman doesn't give a fuck. He just wants power, and he wants to rule, conquer everything.
Yeah.
But with an IQ of 300, he's still just like this fucking like, kind of guy, you know? Like,
Yeah, he's just a douche.
Fuck you, Sonic!
God, this fucking hedgehog's fucking everything up.
Yeah. So the natural progression is to give Sonic a sidekick in Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Tails.
With Miles Tails Prower.
Forgot that's his fucking name.
That's his full name.
Sonic's name is Orville or something like that.
Yeah, it's some wacky. I don't think it's Orville. I think it's Ogilvy.
Ogilvy, that's what it is.
But
Who the fuck named you?
You have this cool character that can go super fucking fast and do practically anything.
No one will ever know.
Yeah, by the time they figure I'll be miles from here.
I want to.
And you give him too many damn banana peels on the ground, huh? And you give him a sidekick that's younger than him to fit the younger brother player 2 role.
Yeah.
And also make him a genius that has a fucking biplane.
Yeah.
And you put those two against a slightly better Dr. Eggman.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the natural progression, Knuckles the Echidna, stuff
Sonic
like that.
and Knuckles, yeah.
But then the idea of Metal Sonic. If I can't beat this fucker, I'm going to create this fucker and have him fight himself. Great.
Which is super interesting because if you look at, like, sorry to bring it back to fucking Marvel again, but, like, a lot of, when I say modern, I mean, like, 2016 to 2021 Marvel movies. Whenever they were creating, like, a new superhero, Ant-Man, it was fight the evil version of yourself. Even in, Iron Man fights Warmonger, evil version of Iron Man. Hulk fights the Abomination, evil version of the Hulk.
The Flash's main antagonist is literally called the Reverse Flash.
Yeah, dude.
Insane.
Like, it became like a trope to, like, who can this guy fight? We can't bring in any other interesting characters. Let's just give him the opposite of him. But to do that on, like, the fourth or, like, third entry to this series,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
It really
Super
does.
cool.
And the same thing going back to The Legend of Zelda with Link and Shadow Link, or Dark Link, or whatever the fuck. Like, it's the same concept, but it's got this magical, mystical fantasy element to it.
Goop.
Slop.
I don't like it. Episode 2.
Anyways, I felt the need to rant and rave about that specifically.
If you don't mind, before you pull out the next one,
Yep.
can I rant and rave about a video game that I love and adore, which in theory goes against storytelling the way I enjoy it?
I mean, you've piqued my interest. Fuck what these guys think.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm interested in what you have to say.
Bloodborne.
I haven't played it.
So it's a Souls-like.
And I'm reluctant to talk to you about it because I want to play it.
There is no story, theoretically.
Oh, so before we get there,
Yeah.
Because I wanted to bring this up earlier when we were talking Godzilla, I have a love-hate relationship with Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim is one of my favorite kaiju movies of all time.
It's cool as fuck.
Too bad they never made a sequel.
Ba, ba, ba,
Ba-da,
ba, ba,
ba-da, 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 ba-da,
ba. No, dude. I just wanted to have a plot so bad, and it just I'm looking for clothes. I'm looking for soup at the clothes store.
Pacific Rim?
Yeah.
It has a plot. What's the plot to you?
I wanted just an inch or two more depth than the inch that we got.
I mean, like, I get it. Like, the fucking...
And it's stupid for me to look for that in a fucking kaiju movie.
But the story is... It's not the most emotionally moving story in the world.
But it's supposed to be.
But
That's the
it
thing.
has that in there still. Through fucking Idris Elba's character.
It was lacking for me.
Well, like, check it out. What's the dude's main character's name? It's like...
Steve Buscemi.
No, it's something actually
Ronald
stupid.
Reagan.
You're gonna fuck me up. Don't do that.
You're gonna fuck me up. Don't do that.
It's something dumb like Yancey or something like that. Regardless, he's like, my brother got killed when we were both fighting a fucking kaiju at one point. I'm never gonna do it again. Fucking Idris Elba was like, you're gonna do it again. He's like, okay.
Damn. It really do be like that.
Yeah. And then he learns he's gonna pair well with that fucking little Asian chick that
Yeah.
Mr. Elba has been watching after. And he convinces him to let her fucking do that. And she has this emotional trauma that takes over her when she's in the rift.
Listen, it's cool as fuck, but
Yeah.
watching the film and sitting down, there are so many times where I'm like,
But it's so perfectly encapsulated in its own movie. And this is a perfect segue to what I want to talk about.
I thought it might be.
Yeah. So if you had watched the Star Wars thing, if we ever get it up there.
Oh yeah, that's the thing that you were supposed to see before this. We want to watch all of Star Wars.
All of Star Wars.
And we fucking we intend to. If we can make this business work and find out like how to do it, we're doing that.
Yeah. That being said, one of my gripes with the Phantom Menace is a lot of things happen because of things that happen outside of the movie, because of story beats and plot points that happen in other text.
Yeah.
Pacific Rim is everything you need to know is in the movie. It might be a little shallow at points. I will concede and say that, but things happen because of things that happen in the movie. And it's a beautiful little story that happens to completion. If only they made a sequel. But
Charlie Day.
jumping from that into Charlie Day, literally. You're not strong enough. None of you are strong enough. God.
Baby Sylvia.
Jumping from that into Bloodborne without saying anything that will ruin anything for you. It's got like so much floating around that it's freaking me out.
I'm saying if you're not gonna drink that, slide it over here.
I'm gonna have a few more sips and slide it over. Without spoiling anything for you, because there's no possible way I actually could.
Sure. I mean, it's like a dream, isn't it?
No, but yes. It's a never-ending nightmare.
Atreyu, you're bleeding spiders.
All like the story things that like you're playing through the game as a secondary character to the story theoretically. Everything you're doing because you want to do it. You writing something down? Good. You want to go kill these fucking guys because they want to kill you. But then you get to the next guy and a new area opens up and you're like, ooh, I want to check this shit out. And then you want to go kill those fucking guys because they're different and freaky looking. But you'll come across like short little cutscenes that it'll be shit like an old fat dude sitting in a fucking rocking chair in the middle of a college. And he's got like this huge ass crown and robes. And he's like, we are born of the blood, undone by the blood. And you're like, what the fuck is he talking about? And you'll like read notes and shit hidden around. And it's like explains a little bit by bit. You'll talk to people in windows and they're like, you're a hunter, aren't you? Mommy says shouldn't talk to hunters. Like shit like that. And like you'll find like someone's dead body that has like a thing on it and you'll bring it to them. They're like, Mommy's dead. Like crazy shit, and you yourself as the character piece together what it could possibly be. What happened? How did this happen? Why are we here? How do I fucking get out? And even with everything that's given to you, you can lay everything out in front of you, and there's still so many gaps and holes that only you can be like, well, maybe this, maybe that. And in saying all of this, it's the exact opposite of what I should like. I like things that happen because of what happened beforehand. If this happens, well, because this happened, then this happened. I love the way the stories are told like that.
Yeah.
But in this, the story happened. The story is going on over there, and you're like, weird. And it's so interesting to me. Like, there isn't a story per se.
I kind of feel that way about the Portal franchise.
Yeah, that's a yes.
Yeah.
That and Half-Life being tied together, it's the exact same thing. There's something happening, but you're just along for the
a hole
ride.
in the ground.
Yeah, dude. You're both just holes in the ground. It's fucking crazy. And then fucking a dude in a suit pulls up and is like, come with me.
Man.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
So,
I'm gonna give that a wiggle.
yeah, man. I don't know, like,
This episode is not sponsored by Pepsi.
Peepsy.
Peep 'em.
Poop.
Peep 'em and see 'em.
Yeah. What was it? Pepsi Classic or Pepsi
Pepsi
Clear?
Crystal.
What was the one in Back to the Future 2? I think
Crystal Pepsi.
I think it was Pepsi Classic.
You might be right. Mwah.
Well, in any case, there is myriad of stories that I've played in video games that have moved me that other people might not could have been all right,
Shadow of the Colossus.
crazy.
Nuts.
I have a very niche taste in video games. One of my favorite fucking franchises is the Ace Attorney games. I can't put my finger on why I love them so much, but I do. I watch the fucking anime.
Yo!
Soulja Boy, tell him. No, dude. It's... So these... Like I was going off about earlier, about allowing yourself to be moved by certain types of things, I often, with the media that I consume, be it books or TV shows or movies, yada, yada, blah, 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 I want to share that with you, with the audience, with my friends, with my family. And there will be times where I'll be showing them something, a song or a movie or game, and they're just like, oh, yeah. And they're not fucking into it, and that's fine.
But it blows my mind.
Like,
How are you not into what I like?
well, not only that, how could you not see the beauty within this one little thing? You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking about that earlier, actually. Like, in terms of this is shitty and stupid, but I was thinking about that in terms of like some YouTube videos where it's like a super fascinating concept or topic, or they go so in depth about something, and my brain's like, I want to show you this, I want you to watch
Yeah,
it, like
no,
this and
yeah.
that. But to the other person, they're like,
yeah, what the fuck?
yeah,
What
what,
up?
am I just gonna sit here for an hour and watch this guy talk about video games? And I'm like, yeah, but like, that's not them.
That's part of why I think you and I get along so well, is that we okay, if you're a first-time viewer, hi.
I'm Alex Atwood.
No, we are wildly different people, you and I.
Yeah.
But the interests that we do share are so fervent that they have what was like a spark of a friendship dumped with gasoline
Yeah.
and TNT. Holy fuck. Like,
We talked about this at length outside of the podcast,
Yeah.
but if we had met at any other points in our lives,
it wouldn't have fucking worked.
never would have.
We met at the exact right moment in our lives
To become
just
friends.
connect, and to become best friends.
Dude,
Like, holy shit. I think about this all the time. You're my best friend.
my best friend.
Dude. So,
Mwah.
Bleh.
Uh,
The we're fucking. Hey man, we gotta lock it in.
I'm gonna have the camera on you that whole time.
You gotta fucking. Oh no. So we're running kind of late here. This is gonna be a long one because we're back in the saddle again, boys.
We're about like an hour and 2 minutes in.
Yeah. I would like to. Two more things. Two
Yeah.
more things from the book. The first one is in line with exactly what we've been talking about because it smells to me like you fell down a hole and wanted to talk to me about it. I think you know what this is.
I think I might. Did I text you at like 2 a.m. about it?
This is the last guillotine execution. If you're still watching, thank you so much.
Please subscribe and hit that like button.
Demolish that like button.
Before I say anything, it was 2 a.m.
Sure.
I was on my phone on YouTube, and I just kept
know-
clicking.
You know how it goes. You know how it is.
Now, let me ask you.
Yeah.
When do you think the last guillotine execution happened?
I'm going to give you a legitimate answer, and I'm going to say there's no shot. I'm going to say a safe answer. I'm going to say a practical answer, and then I'm going to say a fucking it can't possibly be past this point answer. So the safe one is 1975.
Okay.
The practical answer is 1996.
Okay.
And there's no shot that it's past 2011.
Okay. I forget the exact date, but it was the 70s.
Okay.
I believe it
Oh
was
my
the
God.
70s.
I think I know. I think it is 77. What year does Star Wars come out?
77.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I think I already know about this.
It was an insane event. It was publicized and shit like that. It was live
Wow.
to the French public. And I watched the entire video.
Wow.
Watching it, there was a narrator that was describing what was happening. And the guy, I don't know what his crime was. I didn't give a fuck to look it out
Stole
because
some bread.
dude did something. He did something bad.
It's a crime in France.
Yeah. And
Riff raff. Street rat.
scoundrel. Take that. Just a little snack, guys. That's them. That's the guys with the
There he
swords.
You see that?
Fun fact, Aladdin is perfectly in my vocal range, and all the songs that he sings in that movie, I can sing so well.
Johnny Cash. We've talked about it before. My favorite anime Disney movie is Hercules. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean,
In any case, I'm so sorry.
he had to stop me before I started singing.
Yeah,
'cause
you-
then he'd start singing.
Yeah, it would have been a problem. The guy is like narrating everything that's happening.
Yeah.
And they're walking him out, and he's like so scared.
I'd be terrified.
He was like 20 at least. He was
my
young.
God.
It was
and
definitely
you
like
didn't look into the crime?
it had to have been like a murder or something, like something crazy.
I mean, I guess.
But he was being walked out. They knelt him down in front of the guillotine, and they offered him a cigarette and a shot of whiskey or something like that.
That's so French.
Yeah, he denied the shot and took the cigarette. And when they lit it, he just was like, and basically passed out. And then they laid him down and they dropped the fucking blade. And then they got on like live TV and were just like, we're not doing this anymore. But like, think about how.
They saw what happened, saw that it's on TV, and like, ooh.
Yeah, dude.
Ooh, yeah.
Like, but the concept that it was like around like like late 60s or 70s or something like that,
is insane.
that's
Barbaric.
insane.
Yeah.
Like they even said during like when they said they're not doing this anymore, they were like, this has to be like a step forward in like humanity. Like this is like civility at stake at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
Mankind landed on the fucking moon before the last guillotine execution.
dude, we had Star Wars at the same year, most likely.
We did. Insane.
That's nuts. Our parents, most of our parents in the viewership were just milling about in school while a man's head was getting chopped off live on TV. There was a public execution.
Yep.
That's insane.
Very Orwellian.
Yeah. 1985. 4, 3,
3.
2.
So the thing that I'd like to talk about,
Yeah.
the thing that I wrote down in the book
The book.
during this episode.
Rosebud.
Now, you were talking about Bloodborne and
What are you talking about?
Nick with the sounds.
Beep, 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 beep.
I like how you're doing it so you don't have to actually do it.
I'm going to do it, but
I'm pressing X to doubt, Chief.
I get it.
There is a video game that I haven't finished.
Mm.
And it's a shame that I haven't finished because it's good.
It's good.
But you talked about not being the quote-unquote main character.
Yeah.
Dishonored. You ever played Dishonored?
I have them both, but I haven't played it. I know it's a game that I need to play.
I had a friend named Rambling Bob who used to steal, gamble, and rob. He thought he was the smartest guy in town. Well, I found out last Monday that Bob got locked up Sunday. They've got him in the jailhouse way downtown. He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. Woo!